Eagle Park in downtown San Diego. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Just about set to go and towing the slab, Nick Martinez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. Very high with that one. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The wind and the pitch. Now one miss. Out towards right center field. Engel turns, moving to his left. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike 1. No outs. Runner on second. And ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Acuna coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Matt Olson. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swings and misses, and a count 1-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Check on the runner. Back in there standing.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. Reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
And 1-2. Yeah, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first, and he throws it away.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And here it comes. Off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In the dirt, Marcell Ozuna on deck for Atlanta. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fought off foul. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. In the dirt, blocked. Throw over to Cronenworth. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Wright. And he's coming off a big year, Siggy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
The pitch. Xander Bogaerts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jake.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. In for a strike, and that is strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Arcia makes the grab. And they're down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
There's a strike. Good eye in that spot. One, two now. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order. And it remains 1-0. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That's ripped. Base hit. Big runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting 9, the left.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Jason Hayward. Ball 1 there. The 1-0. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. 1 runs in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Acuna now. Doubled leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. Pitch misses inside, and that ball 1.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now at the plate, Michael Harris. And the first offering is not close.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-0. Hard hit, right side. On to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track
Now
after the homer.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The 0-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game. And it's like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Right side. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nick Martinez done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Michael Wacha taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Bounce to the right, and he picks it up in foul territory. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Back-to-back base hits. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And a batter now, Marcell Ozuna. 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Lifted in the air, out to left. Soto gets under it. That is the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Here's Manny Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
They say you win.
1-1.
And a pitch. Ouch, that one drilled him. And they tag him out. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Now it's back Carpenter. That's in for a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next one just misses, and it's 1-2. Back to the mound. Over to first. He's out.
Batting 6, the right fielder,
Nelson Cruz, the next to hit. There's a strike. Knocks it down. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. It's 5-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Vaughn Grissom. Waka, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Waka back to work. That one the other way. Throw over to Cronenworth. One up, one down.
now batting, third base, Orlando.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses the zone. 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This to center field. Engel drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And forget it. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, and now here is Michael Harris. Swings here and blasts one left field. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in for San Diego, Adam Engel. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. That takes care of Engel. And there's one down. And now it's Austin Nola. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. Nola, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The second baseman,
Brandon Dixon now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Dixon started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Padres go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Petco Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Darno, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second
Ozzie
baseman.
Albies now at the plate.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at 1. In the air, out towards right center. Engel on the move to his left. No trouble here. Put it away for the out. And that is that. And the Braves go down quietly, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back. John Chomby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Xander Bogaerts.
I don't believe in luck, it must be fate. Some county time, but none date at least once. Double R, hit an Annie every month. You heard X touchdown at the airport.
The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 0-1. Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. Bogaerts retired.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. Clearly great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Caught looking his first time up. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP can.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Padres go down quietly, not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. The wind of the pitch. Ball one low.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 2. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Steven Wilson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 46, Steven Wilson.
So man aboard, Orlando Arcia will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Grissom around third. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, Jason Hayward. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one. 0-1. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And now the count filled up 3-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swinging a foul straight back. Singing, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And fouled off.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college, and now you're a kid with all the cameras on you, playing in front of thousands of people.
One ball.
Next offering upstairs.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
That one out to right. Cruz changing back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And that one in the air center field. Engel makes the play. Both runners tagging from second and third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 10-0.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here is Matt Olson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch, not close. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now 2-0. There's a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner at first, 2 away. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball 1.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dixon on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Padres nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he takes a strike. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Carpenter stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Left-hand hitter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And downstairs. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. We're through 5. It's the Braves 11 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie
Albies in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And he deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. That one at 95 missed up top, and a count 2-1. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Tim Hill. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 25. Yeah. Hill.
Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a number 1 hit.
Here's a 2-2. Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Albies is retired.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 3.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And first offering is fouled off. kicks and deals. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Nabil Crismatt getting ready to go. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right side. Dixon gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Cruz gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 11 and the Padres nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel.
The center fielder, Adam
Engel measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. So coming into the game now on defense, Sean Murphy. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 12, Sean Murphy.
The wide to kick the pitch. Called strike right there.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1 and 2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 2. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Darno. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Dixon.
Brandon Dixon digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back, and here is Orlando Arcia. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into center. Angle under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Hayward. Next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Step off, throw to first. Acuna gets back easily. Next pitch way upstairs. Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
That's a little bit low. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
the batter, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Making a move at first, coming in as the pinch runner, Sam Hilliard.
Running at first base, number 14, Sam Hilliard.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Engel glides to his left. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 11-0. Now into the game, Sam
Now
Hilliard.
playing
He'll be
center
patrolling center field.
Number 14, Sam.
Back here at Petco Park. And the batter now, Xander Bogaerts.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Right, back to work. Slider clips the corner. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Ball 1.
And takes low for ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground to short, Grissom fires to first on the run. That takes care of Cronenworth.
The batter, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Fouled off to the right. Oh, 1 down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 13.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So 2 down. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. And pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I missed to say before, is that you are my love galore.
All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At the belt and fires.
Nope,
That one
that's a
missed. They're down 2 balls and a strike. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Marcell.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit. way high.
Ball one, no strike.
Knocks it down.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
So a man aboard. Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. This one smoked out to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Now into the ball game on defense, Eli White. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 38, Eli White.
The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Right. Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Ball.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Good job to fight that one off. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Zingy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Out towards left center. Hayward under it. Makes the grab, one away. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
The batter, the right fielder,
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Now the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a slow roller. Grissom whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
the center fielder, number 5, Adam Engel.
The batter now is Adam Engel. There's the strike. Swings through that one.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right side. White on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Del grind, ligero mind, urbano como props, respeto al DJ cuando luce sus gods, cuando te pone a bailar, suena el beat, puedo soltar el freestyle, abrir tu mente, cerrar tu boca, soy de la época, de aquella escuela, de los 90s, si se te duerme no entras, si acercas mucho te quemas, buscando encuentros.
The pitch. Arcia, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Velocity blasted it right past him.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Hayward stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Bullpen action for the Padres. Drew Pomeranz getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. And that one a little bit high.
I got 3-0.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the grab. That number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And that one just misses a ball and no strikes. Late with the swing there.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. One and 2 now on Acuna. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
I keep coming back.
Nick Anderson in.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And a pitch. Anderson, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Anderson ready to work. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, out to short. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Dixon.
And now Brandon Dixon. He was late there, strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the San Diego batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. In there, and it's 0-1. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Here's the 0-1. And that's down and away.
1-0.
In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that just misses. Two now. And down on strikes he goes. Xander Bogaerts a little frustrated.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
I know you feel trapped. Need to vent, you want to rent. Bills coming and you living off of food stamps.
Jake Croner, the next up for the Padres. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The left fielder, number 22,
Juan Soto now.
Soto.
First pitch just misses. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. Is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.